Welcome back to Blood Omen 2. It is time to kill the mass and destroy the device, and now enjoy 15 minutes of cutscenes. Yeah.
You do not know me for the poor, oppressed beast that crouched here before? Behold, I am restored. What are you? Not what, Kain, but who. My visage is unknown to you, but my name is not. Have you heard the story of the oldest vampire?
Janos Audron, the legendary vampire of ancient days. How was this transformation possible? But Janos is dead, his heart torn from his body.
Not dead, but imprisoned in this place. My blood was needed to power the device and feed the mass within. Starved of blood and sapped of life, I devolved into that horrible creature. The moment you poisoned the mass, I felt my strength return. That which is divine cannot be wholly suppressed.
Divine? Your imprisonment has damaged your mind, Janos. The curse of vampirism is no mark of divinity.
You must delve further back into history, Kain, to know the truth of our heritage. Long ago, and long before I first walked the earth, vampires were godlike, and our kind ruled the land. But we were opposed by another race, similar to ours in power, but different in method and intention. The wars between us flamed for 1,000 years. But we prevailed at last, and we banished our enemies from the face of the earth by powerful magic, sealing them into another plane of existence.
What has this history lesson to do with my task at hand?
Patience, Kain. The race that fought the vampires was the Hilden, the very Hilden that you have just encountered. They control the Sarafan. They are striving to wipe out the vampires, enslave the humans, and reclaim all Nosgoth as their own. They are the evil that plague us once again, authors of the demons and the device and all else that threatens the land. They have returned to enact a terrible revenge.
I thought you said that they were banished.
They were, Kain, but several centuries ago, one of the Hilden was able to return to our world. He then used his magic to draw other Hilden through, but had not yet the power to begin a full invasion. He required an army here, and humans to drain of energy. He learned of a legendary order whose purpose was to purge the world of vampires long ago. He revived this order, and the Sarafan were born again.
The Sarafan Lord. It was he that broke through. But how?
Now we come to your part in this story. When you chose to destroy the Pillar of Balance, you caused a rift throughout the world sufficient to breach through the dimensions.
Was it I, then, who had engendered this war? No. I had been set, step by step, upon the path that led to this outcome. Hadn't this all been a Hilden plot from the beginning? My mind reeled at the implications.
It was in this way that the Sarafan Lord was able to enter the world, by building a magical gate. This is the Hilden Gate. Close this gate, Kain, and all the Hilden within Nosgoth will perish.
The gate sustains their existence.
Precisely. It is their umbilical cord to the other world. When it is closed, they cannot dwell in our world.
And so all the Hilden will die, and the Sarafan Lord, as one of them, dies as well. I see.
Close the gate and kill the Sarafan Lord, Kain. Close the gate and shut the Hilden from the world once again.
And how is this to be done?
Let us go to Sanctuary. Vorador must be informed of all that has occurred, and a plan can be drawn to finish this once and for all.
You should have sent me with him.
You were wounded.
There is no way to know where Kain has gone or what he is doing. Even you haven't been able to contact him.
What's this? No, wait. Do I dare believe my senses? Janos? My sire. They killed you.
No, far worse. But that is a story for another time.
Or there will be no time for any of us. Vorador, we need your counsel.
We were wondering where you were.
I've been doing what I said I would do.
Kain? The device?
I have destroyed it. But we are now faced with a peril even greater than before.
How is this?
The ancient history I will convey to you in a better hour, should any of us be so fortunate as to reach such a time. For this moment, you must believe me when I tell you your enemy, our great enemy, the Sarafan Lord, is one of a people that come from another world. His plan, beyond all others, is to bring this enemy race back into this world, from which my kind in another age once banished them. He must be prevented, or all our kind will perish.
Sire, what must we do?
He has created a base in this world, the Hilden City across the sea. There, he has opened a gate to bring his kind into our world. My plan was to teleport us to the Hilden City and launch a final assault on the Sarafan Lord. But now I find there is some kind of shield of magic that prevents me. If we are to fight them, that shield must be destroyed.
Vorador, where is the Hilden City? Have any of your spies brought you this knowledge?
Uma, what do you know of this?
There has been, in the past months, enormous activity at the wharves. Warships and freighters loading and unloading in great secrecy. Our people who have infiltrated the area and returned alive have told me that the ships all seem to take the same course out of the harbor, but we do not know their destination.
It must be the Hilden City. Why else would there be such interest at this time? You must take a ship to the city at once. There you must find and deactivate the shield, so whatever forces we can bring may come to your aid and close the gate for all time.
Have someone show me to the wharves. I'll make my way aboard one of those ships that's about to sail. When I've deactivated the shield, I'll contact you.
I'm going with him.
But I will need you here.
Sire, I know the wharves, and where one may fail alone, two may succeed.
I have no need of a guard at my back. You will find me perfectly competent for this task, I assure you.
It is a chance we cannot afford to take, not when all we have fought for is at stake.
There is more at stake than you can imagine. Take help where it is offered, Kain.
It is settled. I will prepare our forces for the final attack. Go well, my child.
Go well, both of you.
Take help where it is offered. Yet I've always found that help offered when not needed is usually no help at all.
Vorador has said we must seek out a war galley. We should search the southern docks.
What are the defenses here?
The heaviest of all the Seraphan outposts. They control all trade and all travel to and from Meridian.
The Seraphan are nothing compared to what I have faced and destroyed.
Don't be so arrogant. Their finest warriors will be waiting within. The Glyph Knights are deadly.
We shall see.
Tell me one thing, Kain, before we go in. If you do kill the Seraphan Lord and recover the Soul Reaver, what then?
You know the answer to that.
Tell me.
Then Meridian and all Nosgoth will become mine.
And the vampire resistance?
Well, you may do whatever you wish, of course.
Of course.
What?
Do you take me for a fool?
You dare!
Vorador has told me all your stories, Kain. He said that you would stop at nothing to achieve your great ambition, absolute power. And when you control Nosgoth, are we to believe that you would let us vampires live and do what we wish? We are the only ones who could stand in your way. No, you will have to hunt us down and kill us. And how is that different from the rule of the Seraphan Lord?
I will not defend or explain my actions to you, Uma. No one, not even you, will stand in my way.
I thank you, Kain, for giving us this chance to defeat the Hilden for all time. But you have done enough. I shall be the one to find and kill the Seraphan Lord, and Nosgoth shall belong to the vampires once again.
You fool. You have not the smallest chance of surviving such a battle. Now, give me the Nexus Stone, or I shall pry it from your thieving fingers as you convulse in death.
Now the beast shows his true nature, and so quickly, too. I wish it had been otherwise for us, Kain. Farewell.
Well, that took a while. Suffice to say, I was not watching these cutscenes. I was actually reading about yesterday's match between Zenit and Spartak Moscow, which was awesome. At least the second half of it. No. I need mist. I need mist. Thankfully, these guys are vulnerable to the executions. And now we are at the Wharves to find the ship to get to the Hilden City, where we will destroy the shield to create an opening. Oh, get in the mist, please. To create an opening to destroy the gate. To... oh, for crying out loud. No, damn it. It's the stupid control scheme. The game doesn't let me move to a different direction, because when I am in an autoface mode, when I'm locked onto a target, pressing a sidestepping button means that I am changing my target instead of moving in the direction that I need to move in. And this completely screwed over this entire stealth endeavor. Yeah. Yeah, so we are destroying the gate using the Nexus Stone, and then we will be killing the Seraphan Lord. Yeah, I don't actually want to immolate now, so I can use the Dark Gift later. Oh, by the way, I would like to address the elephant in the room. Kain slapped a half a spider on his back, and this outfit is absolutely idiotic, beyond any redemption, and whoever says otherwise is wrong. Very wrong. Now, another thing is that the Wharves are easily the second worst part of the game. Second, in my view, only to the industrial quarter. I don't like this part at all. Oh wow, another switch. Because this is a very difficult puzzle. That took a lot more tries than it should have. Really? Really? Why am I even surprised at this point?
No one's allowed through here without the password. The fog's come in and no ships will be sailing until they turn the lighthouses on.
There's only one thing a Kain would... Of course. Of course. Because a grate somehow... A portcullis somehow blocks... No, it's not a portcullis, it's a grate. A grate blocks the...
Last week, these were only 20 per kilo.
That was last week.
I see rats.
Listen,
I
friend,
see
the sheriff will
rats.
buy whatever they will.
Shut up. Okay, you are close enough. Yeah, okay, I will not be hunting them. Well, rather, I will be hunting them, but I will not be running around. What was that? Yeah, Blood Omen 2 is a stable game. Yeah.
What are you?
I am a oh, for Christ's sake. I am a vampire with a huge half a spider slapped onto my back. Okay, this looks like the way forward to me. A cat. Can I kill a cat? I can't move the reticle closer to me. I can't. Oh, yes I can. But it's a cat. I'm not killing the cat. I'm not that evil.
What are you?
Like, why?
Don't hurt me.
Well, I don't think that when an execution is this fast it hurts. Or if it does, then only for a split second. I guess that's close enough? Okay, that was disgusting. That was horrible. This is not how cats meow. And the wheel is back. No, I'm sorry, I butchered that. The wheel is back. You, sir, shall die in flames. It's been a while since the last time I listened to In Flames. I should rectify that later. That installation was presented without commentary. I have absolutely no interest in saying what any of in listening what any of them has to say. I honestly don't care at this point. I just want this over with. A part of me wants to jump onto that ship, but the other part of me doesn't want to fall into the water and have to start again from the last checkpoint. Okay, there is... Of course there's nothing here. I mean, why would there be anything here? Oh my god, this is a Okay, you know what? First I will kill these. Sarafan. The Sarafan. Okay, you know what? Let's berserk him. That takes less time to charge up, so... Yeah. I don't know what I was going for there. And now I drink all the blood. Again. As always. Like this, the Wharves, they suck ass. There's water everywhere, which means death. Like, it's all gray, like the very beginning of the game, and like the first 2/3 of the game. By the way, we are in the last quarter, well, the last fifth of the game, finally. Yeah, that's irritating. I don't even know where that leads, but I don't care. I know that if I mistime it, I'm going to hate my... Thank God I didn't mistime it. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay. Now, please, reflexes, be not slow. I think I did it too early. Okay, I didn't. Good. And yes, we turned on this switch, so we can now turn this switch. We all live in a yellow submarine.
They won't let me down to the docks. They say it's because of the fog, but I need to get to my boat.
Just give him the password. North Star. He'll let you through.
Thanks, mate. I owe you one.
Thanks, mate.
Stay back.
So now we have the password. That's nice. So, however, I will not... However, I will not be backtracking all the way to get there. At least not until I absolutely have to. And by the way, no, I did not play through this in advance. Neither deliberately nor accidentally. And there is absolutely no reality in which I will bother doing that. Okay, so... yeah, I have no idea where I'm I know exactly where I'm going. To the ladder. Well, I guess that's something. I love wheels. They are the best thing about the game. I could listen to that sound forever and ever and again.
You again? Password.
North Star.
Good enough. Come on, then. No, get away from me.
Good enough. Oh yes, a checkpoint. Another wheel. I'm not sure what the purpose of these things is. Why can't he just let Kain through? Really, why? It's the same thing as doors that are operated by switches that are right in front of the doors themselves. And apparently their ships are powered by lighthouses. Yeah, that makes total sense. I am Kain. No, I am the Kain. This is annoying. But I do it anyway, because I want to get all the lore that I can get my hands on. And something tells me that it's something that I have already said more than once, and I cannot move my reticle any further over there, so I could not jump at him. On a positive note, I almost had my rage bar full. I mean, I had my rage bar almost full. Word order is hard. Words are hard. Everything is hard. Keeping my sanity is hard, because everything here is the same, except for this broadsword, which is nice, and even though it's completely identical to the huge axes that other Seraphan-ornated people with huge shoulder guards have. No, really, it's the same thing, just with a different model. By the way, I have no idea where I'm going, but the game is so linear that I can safely assume that... I'm going in the right direction. By the way, did I express my annoyance at how Kain is incapable of moving blocks to the left and to the right? Because if I didn't, I sure as hell have now. And what is this? No, really, what is this for here? Well, that's one way. Wait, what? Oh god, it's a block pot. Oh. Well, this is riveting gameplay. Like in the best traditions of Soul Reaver 1. Of the Stone Glyph Altar in Soul Reaver 1. By the way, this makes no sense. This like completely. At all. But then again, who am I to judge? I'm only a guy who is spending his free time playing an old bad game and speaking over it, and then posting the result on the internet. I wonder if I will fill up my bar of the lore until the end of the Wharves, because I might actually not be able to do it, because these guys, they give a lot less lore than the Hilden, and there are nowhere near as many lore boxes as there were in other places. Okay, of course, this is not a door that can be opened, of course. There's an invisible wall right before it. I mean, right in front of it. Okay, so, there's a checkpoint there, so I assume that I have to go there. Well, that's a lot of death. And by death, I mean water. Because water is death.
Keep your distance.
Never fear.
Are you Kain? They sent me to help you. You must reposition the lighthouse so that the Seraphim supply ship will dock and the drawbridge will lower.
Thank you. Okay, so that will be enough for me for today, and I'm guessing for you as well. Next time we will be lowering the drawbridge and repositioning the lighthouse to get to the ship, to get to the Hildon City. You get the point. See you next time. Goodbye.